Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Dave from Mr. Dave Pizza, and we're going to be playing Wanderstop today. This is a demo out, a preview, part of the Steam Next Fest. This game is really anticipated. It's from the creator of the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide, and it's a narrative-centric cozy game about change and tea. And it's kind of like a farming sim, story-rich life sim. And, you know, I thought I would try this out. I've been playing a lot of cozy games lately. Yeah, so I think this demo takes about 30 minutes to get through. It's not a very long preview, but this is a pretty anticipated game, and it's got some positive feedback already. So we'll just go ahead and take a look. This just came out today. And I'm playing with controller here, so we'll go ahead and get started. Ivy Road presents.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything. But I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure.
You don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Wow, okay, so that was a pretty intense intro. It is a cozy game, but it looks like there's some pretty interesting stuff going on here. Pretty deep story. So, feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. Let's keep moving. Right, I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Gah! I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could, hang on. Right, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Wow, okay. So this does not seem like a very indicating preview of this game based on the screenshots I'm seeing. You know, it looks like more of a 3D farm sim. But who's this guy? Huh? A very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. Huh? I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you're not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Okay, this is looking more like what it is. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. Unacceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword! We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just a normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the way a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, is it time for the tea Boro promised to himself? Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea? But perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. Say nothing. Ah, was I off? Is Miss Alta not interested even in making tea? Well, please know that I only thought you would enjoy something fun to do while resting. After all, you've had a turbulent day today. Why not enjoy yourself a moment? You can run back into the woods. Yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be making some tea, possibly. And I kind of like the contrast of her being a fighter and also this kind of like cozy tea shop. I don't know, it makes it kind of fun. You got to have a little bit of contrast in your storing game. So here we go, we're moving around. Looks like it's your standard third-person perspective. I'm using the controller. Can move the camera, can move around. Let's just look around here. We got some penguins. These penguins are pretty cute. It looks like we can hold left trigger to run. And yeah, okay. I'll look around real quick here. See what there is. Looks like we've got a nice little kind of a ranch here or something. I think we got a little bit of a garden. That's probably where you get your tea. Got a mill. All right. Take a look here. Something there, but that's important. Let's look over here a little bit. I think this is where we started off. So let's go ahead and go inside. See what's going on here. Okay, we're inside. It's pretty cool. We got this awesome tea shop kind of device in the middle. All right, let's talk to Boro again. Ah, hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm feeling well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold right trigger to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Let's see, there he is. So it shows characters, items. So here we go, we're in this other room here. Looks like we got some items here. Let's talk to Boro again. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves you have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out clearing. They were grown in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying? Then please come speak with me. Okay, so gotta get this basket here. Basket. Go and get some tea leaves. Just fill it up. Get all the tea. Here? Let's see, where were those baskets at? Oh yeah, right over here, okay. Excellent job. Please come to see me to discuss the next steps. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball. Easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, though, all we are needing is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use? Then with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. This will move it into your pocket. X can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is... Stash this. To open a pocket, press and hold directional pad to retrieve an item. Scroll through the inventory list. Okay. So... There we go. So what was I supposed to do again? I can't remember. I think we're supposed to go find him or something. Go water something. Oh yeah, I think we're just supposed to water the tea leaves again so they'll grow. So we'll go talk to him. Before we begin, Kambaro suggests that you please stash your watering can. We will come back to the watering can in just a moment. So X to stash item into your pockets. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Baro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please, imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed from our blue fern so that you can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. Why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. We want to make a line. Alright, we made the line. It made some kind of egg, so we'll go ahead and talk to Boro again and see what he says. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember, the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come speak with me again. Okay. Spigot. Okay, watering can. Looks like it's filling up in the corner there. Alright. Water our egg. Let's talk to Boro again. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. And this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. So what was I supposed to do again? Let's talk to him again. I can't totally remember what I was supposed to do. Could you remind me what what I was supposed to do? Once your small hybrid has grown, use your watering can on it again. New seeds will grow right then and there. Please let me know once you've picked a fresh seed off of the hybrid plant. Got it. I'll try that. I'm just gonna try watering this. So how long do we have to wait exactly? That's what I'm wondering. Do I just stand here and wait? Let's just stash this and see if we can pick this. Oh, we got some seeds here. Okay, that's fine. And then what am I supposed to do? Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I'd like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used a line cutter to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does that sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make the new triangular pattern. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. Seems simple enough. Did I do it right? So I have to water now. I did it. Hello, miss. How's the fruit hunt going? Remind me how to make fruit. To make a large hybrid, create this pattern using plants from a seed. Oh, remember, you don't have to reuse any of the plants we used to make this small hybrid. And when a person egg water the egg, a large hybrid will eventually emerge. Pour water once again on a large hybrid and fruit will emerge. Comes to me when you've picked fresh fruit. Well, I think I did it wrong, so I'm gonna try and do this. Make it over here. Oh, there we go. Okay. We just had to make it in a different area. Let's fill our water can up again. And I hope you're all doing well. Are you playing any games on the Steam Next Fest this winter? Let me know in the comments if you have any games you've been checking out. Okay. Well, So we got that water. Let's see what he says. Hello, miss. How's the fruit hunt going? It's fine. That is great to hear. Well, I made the large hybrid, so what else do we have to do? Do we have to water it? I think we have to water it. There we go. Only got one. Any more? Got another one. Well, we've got at least one fruit, so we'll see if he says anything. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful. Miss, you have excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip-chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of the field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? Haha, if it is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. So I think we're getting close to making the tea here. Let's open the field guide and just see what's in here. Plants. It's just got a couple plants in there that we've already made. Got the fruit. Okay, let's talk to Boro. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Ah, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break just to let our minds relax a bit. Ooh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. And suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says, "No astronauts"? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? That was the worst joke I ever heard. Fine, but this better make me laugh. I think I'm done with these jokes. Oh, would you rather skip the joke and just get back to making tea? Very well, I understand. You're quite pressed for time. In that case, let us return to the task at hand, which is to make a cup of tea. Behold, the tea machine. There we go, the tea machine, guys. Boro. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly, miss? I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I'll move on to the next step when you're done. Okay, let's go pull this rope. Okay, pulling this down. Not exactly sure how much I'm supposed to fill it up, but that looks pretty good. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, the step will be complete. Oh wait, I gotta use the ladder. Aha, now that is some steaming hot water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Bora's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. I don't think I could figure this out on my own, so I need these instructions. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. Okay. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's see. Just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item into the infuser, any item at all. This is of course where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Okay. Let's see. Now, where is our chip? Let's see. Okay, I don't think I have the proper stuff yet. So, let's see. Let's talk to him. Hello, miss. I hope all is going well with the making of the chip tea. Need help with one of the steps? Oh, what in particular would you like to know? Where do I get a tea ball? Aha, do you remember the tea leaves? Tea leaves we dried earlier. A finished tea ball should be right in the drying basket. Does that help? Yep. Okay. Now, just ask him about the chip. Because I don't remember. I thought I had one around here, but maybe I gave it to him? How do I make a chip? Chip is the fruit that grows off the large hybrids we just made in the garden. When you water the large hybrid, your chip fruits will grow from it. For a refresher on gardening, Bora would suggest you look in the library. There you'll find a book called All About Gardening, which is written by the lovely Sylvia Sugar Puddle. The book lists all of the steps of gardening in detail. I'm sure it will help you out. So I think I just need to get the chip. And I think that was actually the small hybrid. So we need... Okay, so we got to stash the chip. And then we get the T-ball, which is here. Take both of them, why not? And... Okay, here we go. That in there. Chip. Whoa. Well done. The water will only be changing color once you have added your T-ball. Okay, one more valve to kick, and then we will move forward on to our final step. Okay, where's that valve? Where's that valve? There's the valve. Finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. So we'll go ahead and get a cup here. Put this here. Why is there a chip here? So you gotta take that chip. I think I put that there. Let's see. Go. Up there. Pull the rope. There we go. Made the tea. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Aha, splendid. Delicious. It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Ah, delightful. Cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. Ha, I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell, what is bringing you joy? I can't really think of anything right now. That is okay. It is just fine to like nothing. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer. Yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again. Why, you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel so good to be the strong warrior? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can't I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. Very story rich game, so it's kind of cool. No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never, not until she trains me being back up into excellent, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Oof. I can't believe how tired I've been. Let's rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just rest? I think let's,
in this forest. Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes. Ha, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me. I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you from here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I'm not saying anything wrong with you. I don't know. I'm just certain something is wrong. I'm not knowing exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Isolta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find master winners, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again, if that's what you want. And there's one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here, in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you'd like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There's no rush. I think it's time to work in the tea shop, guys. And I'm pretty sure we're reaching the end of the demo here, so just wrap it up here. Aha, so you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I suppose this is good for our training. Carrying teacups is low intensity, but it could be good for dexterity development. Heh, Miss Alta is clearly taking Bora's advice about productivity to heart. So, what's first? What's first is I must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please, come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They're also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside, and if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Bora finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide. That way, it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Bora is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rails? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can place it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes, very good. I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let's get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? I want customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Try to look angry. Rather than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. Sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please, come with me. Really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It's quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword is from? When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon, I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. He didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. Perfect, you are already having the entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Well, remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of the shop. There's a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let's begin the exciting tea management adventure. This is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we're doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. End of demo. Okay, guys. Well, that wraps it up for the Let's Play of Wanderstop. Pretty interesting demo. Kind of reminds me of some other games I've played before. Reminds me a little bit of Alchemy Simulator or something along those lines, and was pretty fun. And I really liked the graphics in it. I thought Boro was really sweet, and it's really just kind of an interesting game to keep an eye on. It's out. Let's see. No specific release date yet, but it's coming out from publisher Annapurna Interactive. The developer is Ivy Road. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it interesting. Be sure to subscribe if you want to follow more gaming content, or if you like Let's Plays. And I might be covering some more of the Winter 2025 Steam Next Fest. I try to cover these every once in a while. I am a YouTube partner now, so I try and keep this channel active, and we'll go ahead and get some more gaming content up to you. So in the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment if you have any questions about the game, and I'll try and answer it. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Oh, and I did just want to share one last thing. There was a little bit of an outro here on the game, and it said the game is coming out March 11th, 2025. So looks like it's coming out pretty soon. So that's very exciting, and you'll be able to play it, the full release, very soon. I'll have a link to it on Steam.